Have you ever met someone who seems to keep making the same mistakes? Someone who, despite life's challenges, never seems to learn? Today we're exploring the 6 signs that reveal a woman stuck in a cycle of self-sabotage, and how Stoicism can help break that cycle. But before you think this video is just about pointing fingers, remember, this is as much about you as it is about her. What if you're unknowingly making the same mistakes? Stoicism is about understanding human behavior, recognizing patterns, and, most importantly, improving ourselves. So when we talk about these 6 signs, it's not about insulting anyone. It's about using Stoic principles to identify behaviors that hold us back. Behaviors that, if left unchecked, can lead to a life of regret, frustration, and missed opportunities. And let's face it, we've all been there at some point. Whether you're reflecting on your own life or looking to understand someone else's, this video is for you. Here's the problem. Many people go through life on autopilot. They react instead of respond. They blame others instead of taking responsibility. And they keep repeating the same mistakes, hoping for different results. Sound familiar? Stoicism teaches us that wisdom comes from self-awareness and the ability to see things as they truly are, not how we wish them to be. So, what are the signs of someone stuck in a cycle of ignorance and self-sabotage? And more importantly, how can Stoicism help them break free? Let's dive in. Sign 1. She blames everyone else for her problems. First, she blames everyone else for her problems. This is someone who never takes responsibility for her actions. If she's unhappy at work, it's her boss's fault. If her relationships fail, it's because her partner was toxic. If life isn't going her way, it's because the world is unfair. But Stoicism teaches us that we can't control external events, only how we respond to them. When you blame others, you give away your power. You become a victim of circumstance instead of the master of your own fate. So, how can you break the cycle? Start by asking, what's my role in this situation? Even if it's just 1% your fault, own it. That's where growth begins. Sign 2, she lives for validation. Next, she lives for validation. This is someone who constantly seeks approval from others. Whether it's likes on social media, compliments from friends, or reassurance from her partner. But here's the Stoic truth. External validation is a trap. It's fleeting, unreliable, and ultimately out of your control. The Stoics believe true confidence comes from within. It's about knowing your worth regardless of what others think. So if you find yourself constantly seeking approval, ask yourself, why do I need this? The answer might surprise you. Sign 3, she can't handle criticism. The 3rd sign is a big one. She can't handle criticism. If you point out a mistake, she gets defensive. If you offer advice, she takes it as an attack. But here's the thing, criticism is a gift. It's an opportunity to learn and grow. The Stoics believe that every challenge, even harsh feedback, is a chance to practice virtue. So, instead of lashing out or shutting down, try this. Listen. Ask yourself, is there truth in what they're saying? So use it to improve. If not, let it go. Either way, you win. Sign 4, she's controlled by her emotions. Now she's controlled by her emotions. This is someone who lets anger, jealousy, or fear dictate her actions. She says things she doesn't mean, makes impulsive decisions, and regrets them later. But Stoicism teaches that emotions are just signals. They're not commands. You don't have to act on every feeling that comes your way. Instead, pause. Take a breath. Ask yourself, is this reaction helping me or hurting me? Remember, you're not your emotions. You're the one who chooses how to respond. Sign 5, she repeats the same mistakes. The 5th sign, she repeats the same mistakes. This is someone who keeps dating the same type of person, falling into the same bad habits, or making the same poor choices. But here's the Stoic perspective. If you keep doing what you've always done, you'll keep getting what you've always gotten. Change starts with self-awareness. It's about recognizing your patterns and taking deliberate steps to break them. If you're stuck in a cycle, ask yourself, what's the common denominator here? Hint, it's probably you. Sign 6, she doesn't learn from the past. Lastly, she doesn't learn from the past. She keeps making the same excuses, ignoring red flags, and hoping for different results. But Stoicism teaches us that the past is our greatest teacher. Every failure, every mistake, every regret is a lesson if we're willing to learn. So, instead of dwelling on what went wrong, ask yourself, what can I take from this? How can I do better next time? Growth isn't about being perfect. It's about being better than you were yesterday. Key takeaway asterisk. Being stupid isn't about intelligence. It's about awareness. It's about recognizing the behaviors that hold you back and having the courage to change them. The good news is you're not stuck. You can break the cycle and take control of your life. But it all starts with one thing: self-awareness. The moment you see the problem, you're already halfway to the solution. Let's recap. The 6 signs of self-sabotage are blaming others, living for validation, avoiding criticism, being controlled by emotions, repeating mistakes, and ignoring the past. But here's the truth, we've all been there. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Stoicism gives us the tools to take control of our lives, but it's up to us to use them. So take a hard look in the mirror. What patterns do you see? And more importantly, what are you going to do to break them? If this video resonated with you, hit that subscribe button, because the journey to self-improvement doesn't end here. It's just the beginning.